So we are now going over week 4. Hello YouTube, this is Bash. We are now going over week 4, 5, and 6 at this moment. If something pops up, it's fine. I can't really fix that right now, but because I am trying to catch up with this with recordings here, as I'm kind of behind right now. To be honest, that's why there's no layouts in this video and the last for week 2 and week 3. But anyways, let's get into this. Week 4, we are playing against Burn in the San Diego Dragons right here, who has Lando I, Victini, Zeror, Como, Empoleon, Sneasel, Florida Internal, Koff Rodriguez, Andrew Pond, Mega Venusaur, which, if any of you guys haven't noticed, yes, it looks a lot like my IPA team. Which is kind of interesting. Because I did actually upload a video before this draft of the IPA, so I don't know if he took some ideas from that, but so with the fact that he has this kind of team, it's kind of scary with his Victini Zero Oracle, and in the setup with a Lando I as well. Lando I is always terrifying because in this league it's allowed to have sheer force. Absolutely terrifying. We'll go over the team again. I have Megalodon, Clefable, Suicune, Scizor, Torn Team, Alolan Muck, Magneton, Conkeldurr, Lilligant, and Piloswine, Pyroar, and Swoobat. I believe this week I'm allowed to have Lilligant and Swoobat. If not this week, then week 5. So let's go into the team I'm bringing here. I got Tony Stark's the Scizor with Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Knockoff Roost with Aqua Berry. Have enough speed to speed creep the. Did I? Oh shoot! This is supposed to be Aerial Ace. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. Oh well. That's supposed to be Aerial Ace there. Have enough speed to try to speed creep the Mega Venusaur there. Have max bulk there to help with that. Aqua Berry is nice for the HP fires that are probably coming. Piloswine here, we got Ice Shard, Earthquake, Stealth Rocks, War, max HP, max attack. Just for like the Zeraora, as well as the Lando I, which could be really annoying. Ice Shard is really nice for it. We got Crypto here with U-Turn, Hurricane, Superpower, Knockoff with Fly Z. Fly Z is really nice for his team. Zeraora and Empoleon are the only ones who really switch into it really well. If not, it just nukes something. And Empoleon gets hit by Superpower really hard. And Knockoff and Superpower are pretty nice for Zeraora as well. Next we got Megalodios here with Roost, Psychic, Surf, Toxic. Oh wait, that's also changed. Shoot. It's not supposed to be Toxic here. It's supposed to be Thunderbolt, I believe, to hit Empoleon. I made some right before the match. I decided to make some switches. And I guess the showdown I have saved the sets on have not updated for some reason. I don't know. That happened the last episode that we just recorded and uploaded. So unfortunately, that's how it is. Okay, so that's supposed to be Psychic, Surf, and Thunderbolt. Next we got Riverdale with Substitute, Protect, Calm Mind, Scald. Just in case, I could probably, if Zeraora is gone, I could probably set up with this. I could stall out the Giga Drains from Mega Venusaur and just be able to beat this one thing 1v1. And we got Hercules as a Self-S, Mach Punch, Dream Punch, Knockoff. Ice Punch, really nice coverage. Ice Punch, it helps with Lando I especially, which is really nice. So let's get into the match here. He brings Zeraora, Como, Victini, Lando I, Mega Venusaur, and Florida Internal. So no Sneasel, which is absolutely nice. I love that. Especially Sneasel is really annoying for my team. I felt like. So let's get into the match. I believe I lead with Megalodios here. And he's gonna lead with the Como to probably get up rocks or D-Dance. I don't know what he wants to do. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and click Psychic. And that does a chunk to that, but it's still very... Florida Internal is really bulky, if you guys didn't know, and very offensive. So I'm going to pop into Sizzle here. As he makes a great double into Victini right there. I'm going to have to double out into Suicune here. As he goes for a Toxic, making another great prediction. Oh my god. This guy is just reading me right now. I need to get back in this game here. So now I can't sweep. There's no way I can sweep anyway. I'm going to go for I believe, the Scald on the Mega Venusaur, and I'm gonna get the burn, which is nice. So I'm gonna quick protect to see what he wants to do here. Um, and he makes a double into Victini, which probably predicting a Scizor, but I'm gonna go for the tech, which is nice. So now I get momentum, and so he's gonna go for a U-turn again. Wearing this thing down, that's fine. This is my switch into Victini anyway. He's gonna go into Florida Internal. I'm gonna go for a Scald. Get some chip damage on. He has leftovers, of course. I'm getting weakened down to by Suicune. I'm gonna go hard into Scizor right here, as he's gonna go for Aromatherapy, revealing that he's trying to get the burn off the Mega Venusaur. As I'm gonna click, was it U-turn or Bull Punch? I go for the U-turn, get some momentum now for myself, which is nice. I'm gonna go to Mega Latios here, and because Surf has a chance to take it out, but it doesn't, and that's really annoying. He goes for the U-turn, does a chunk to me, which is quite annoying. As he goes into Zeraora, and I'm thinking knockoff doesn't do that much, but I'm just gonna switch out the Power Smash in case he goes for like a crazy move. He goes to knockoff, takes off my Eviolite, which is annoying. But now I can find out that he is banded. He is in fact banded Zeraora. I'm gonna go for rocks right now, get them up. He's gonna make a double into Zeraora here, predicting a switch out. I went into Torrentine, he made a great prediction on that part, making all these doubles. I'm gonna go back into Suicune, sack that off. As he goes for the close combat, predicting the Power Swine. So that means I can go right back into Torn right here. And I debated for a while what to do here. I debated whether to go for U-turn or Z Hurricane, because Z Hurricane takes out Zeraora from here. What I forgot was how low Victini is, as he's going to sack out Victini. I basically waste my Z move right here, which is very devastating, as it just destroyed something on his team, weakened something. Very, very, very disappointing. I have to get back in this game now. He goes into Zeraora. I'm gonna make the play into Power Swine now. As he goes for Plasma Fist, making sure I made the right decision right there. I'm gonna go for Roar, I believe, on this turn, because I thought Mega Venusaur would come in, and that's gonna weaken things down. He goes into Coma. I'm gonna make the switch out into Scizor right now, or Torrentine. I'm at Torrentine. He's gonna go for the close combat. Does a decent amount. Show that, and that hits pretty hard. I believe I go for the U-turn here. I go for U-turn for momentum again, and now I get to go out into Mega Latios and take this thing out. It's not gonna live anything I have from this. I go for the Psychic. That thing is dead. Great, awesome. Now Mega Latios has a little more free roam to go. Ban and knockoff actually I believe takes me out from there, so I'm gonna go back into Power Swine. I'm fine if I sack this thing off. It does an incredible amount, but I get to free switch in. And I'm going to go into Conk here. Because Conk pressures everything in here. I don't think he's banded, right? So he's going to go for a knock. If he stays in, he's going to go for a knockoff and lose this Zeraora right here. So everything on this team is weak to Ice right now. So I'm going to go for Ice Punch. His Venusaur is not Mega Evolved, so it takes a huge amount from that anyway. So I'm going to go for Ice Punch. He makes a play into Orlando Eye, which basically means this huge threat is just gone. Just gone. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that thing is gone. He's going to go into Como. Oh, sorry. That's the thing that's going to pop up, but oh, fine. He goes for a D-Dance here, which is scary, which is why Scizor is really good, because I put Aerial Ace on it last second. It takes this hit, chews it up, goes for an Aerial Ace, takes this thing out. Thank God. And now he could go into Zeraora or Mega Venusaur. He decides to go into Zeraora. I'm going to get off Bullet Punch right now. I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch. Just get some chip damage on this. And he's going to reveal what he's going to go for. He goes for the knockoff here. I get to go back into Conk right now. And I get to go for the Ice Punch here, because he's not staying in here. There's no way he stays in here. Mega Venusaur is going to take a lot from this. And I calc this here. Mach Punch does take it out if once he Mega Evolves too. So Mach Punch takes this out, and there we go. Conkeldurr is just going to pull out this dub for us, as Zeraora is not going to be able to take this. I don't think he's going to be able to take this thing out. And Mach Punch is able to take Zeraora out anyway. So that's GG to Bird. So those were really good. Those are a really good game. Really good game, honestly. I really had to pull this game back in order to pick out the W, so let's go into the next match. I believe we play Clutch or Hustle next. So Um, so Clutcher Hustle has Jirachi, Tapu Fini, Mammoth Swine, Mega Tatar, Shaman, Crobat, Arcanine, Raikou, Shuckle, Beware, Kecleon, and my matchup is absolutely horrendous this match. Mega Tatar deals with Megalodios so well. Mammoth Swine just rips apart my team other than Suicune. I can't find a way to actually put on offensive pressure really, as his team just completely just mollywalks me. I know Conk has a good matchup, but Tapu Fini is there, which is really annoying, and Crobat's there too, so that's mildly annoying. Um, I need something to pressure Tapu Fini to allow Conkeldurr to put in work this match. So let's go into the match. The matchup here and the team I'm decided to bring for that. So I have Megalodios with D-Dance, Earthquake, Zen Headbutt, Earthquake, Dragon Claw. So the only way I could possibly beat Mega Cheetar with Megalodios is if I go physical with Earthquake. HP Fighting does not do much at all, especially if he decides to run especially defensive to try to beat Megalodios, which could be annoying. But next we got Conk with Mach Punch, Dream Punch, Thunder Punch, Knockoff, Iron Fist, Extra Belt boosted. I didn't think I needed Guts this week because he does have Misty Terrain, so I can't be status during that, so that's fine. Next we got Suicune with Rest, Sleep, Talk, Roar, Scald. Very physically defensive just to help with the Mana Swine. Mana Swine is a huge threat, and this is my only good way to answer it, really. Then we got Torn T here with U-Turn, Superpower, Knockoff, Acrobatics with no item, meaning this thing does a lot to his team, honestly. It really does. Decided to go with this set to help with the T-Tar, to help with like a bunch of other stuff. It hits his team really hard. Knockoff hits his Jirachi really hard too. Next we got Magneton with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, HP Ground, Analytic. This is for the Raikou, the HP Ground's for the Raikou. The Flash Cannon already hit the Mammoth anyway, so that's fine. Then we got Scizor. I needed some way to get rid of Sticky Webs because he did have a Sticky Webber, so I have Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Roost, Defog. So let's go into the matchup here. He's got Raikou, Ebra, Raikou, Arcanine, Mega T-Tar, Crobat, Mammoth Swine, and Tapu Fini. I'm a little surprised he did not bring Jirachi this match. Maybe he was scared of being trapped in, but so let's get into this match. I believe I lit up for Scizor because Scizor is the least useful member on my team now. It's really there for priority for Bullet Punch, which could hit T-Tar and Mammoth Swine hard. But other than that, it doesn't really do much. I'm gonna go for U-Turn. He's gonna go for Volt Switch. That does a decent amount. I'm calculating this. I'm trying to figure out what kind of set this is, which I won't find out till later. But I'm gonna go for U-Turn. He goes to Arcanine. That's fine. I believe I go out into Megalodios. I'm gonna go. He can't do much to Megalodios. So I'm gonna go for Earthquake here. And he's going to go into Mega T-Tar, which is absolutely amazing, because now I basically have a chance to two-shot it right now, once it Mega Evolves. A very good chance to two-shot it, and he lives on 2%, and he goes for Pursuit, which is good, because Megalodios is still useful. I didn't bring Reliable Recovery, though, on it, which is annoying. I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw, making sure he doesn't switch out into Crobat here. He goes into Crobat now, and I'm going to go into Tony Starks. He goes for a Brave Bird. He does a good amount, and I'm going to click Bullet Punch, hoping to get some damage off here. And I get a crit, which is annoying for him, but it doesn't really matter in the end game, I think. I don't think it really matters in the end game. He gets a Black Sludge recovery. I'm going to bring in Magneton. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, I believe, as Magneton is my answer to Raikou, so that's kind of annoying. I'm going to go Megalodios, because I thought he was Rash Nature, which is very weird. I really thought he was Rash Nature right there, because I thought he would have the Aura Sphere for the Piloswine and Magneton, so that's what it is. But he reveals a Shadow Ball, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to go into Conk here. He goes into Arcanine right now, and I'm going to go for Thunder Punch, predicting the Tapu Fini. I get the Paralysis, which is really annoying for him, because now I could basically beat this thing 1v1 now. I get a Drain Punch off, does a lot of damage, and he goes for a Toxic here. As now I'm basically able to take this thing out, and I'm still basically at full, just a little Toxic damage. And he's going to Crobat here, which is annoying, as he's going to get off a Roost, I believe. And now I'll have to make a play. I'm going to stay in, just quick Flash Cannon here, trying to get some damage off, I believe. Bammo or Raikou decides to come in. He goes for Aura Sphere. I'm gonna go for the Flash Cannon here just in case, and I get this for Death Drop, which isn't that bad, but I'm gonna go back into Conk here as he goes for Aura Sphere, and I believe that at this point I figure out that he is actually Scarf. That's why I believe he's actually Scarf, which is why he outsped me with Rapture Nature. He's going on top of Finny here. I'm going to sack this thing off in case he wants to do something funny. I can click Thunder Punch and take that thing out. I'm going to go Magneton and get a free switch in. He's going to go into Mamoswine. Great read. Now I have to go into Suicune and take this damage off. And this is not looking good right now. Here's the Life Orb. He reveals that his Life Orb. I'm going to make it double out into Magneton because that's the way I'm going to beat this Tapu Fini. As he's going to go for a Moonblast. Doesn't do enough. And I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt, bring this thing all the way down, which is absolutely insane. And now I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon, I believe. He gets the special attack drop, which is annoying, but I get the Flash Cannon off, take that thing out. And I'm just going to sack this thing to Earthquake on Mamo, just in case he reveals. And I'm going to go back into Suicune. I could go for the Scald here and take this thing out, which is really nice. So now, I don't think the crit mattered at all. I believe we decided afterwards it didn't matter. He goes into Crobat, goes for a Taunt, trying to prevent my rest, Sleep Talk, which is really nice. And I'm going to go for a Scald here, hoping for a burn. But even if I don't get the burn, Torn can 1v1 Crobat here with Acrobatics, so that's really nice. He goes for Brave Bird, doesn't do enough, and I get another Scald off, and this thing is basically dead. And I'm now untaunted, so I'm going to go for a Scald here, just in case he decides to try to taunt again. And that is pretty much GG at this point. So, Suicune's able to pour off. I didn't even get to review my Torn set, so that's really good. The last week we ended up playing the Charizard or Eshank, whatever that is. Whoever that is. He had Kieran Black, Heatran, Mega Glade, Slowbro, Gliscor, Decidueye, Slurpuff, Licky Licky, Stunfisk, Hoopa Bound, and Walrein. And since this is the last game of the regular season, I decided to get some of my other mons, the lower tier mons I haven't really brought. I want to get them some gameplay, so that's what I'm going to bring here. We got Toy Specs Swoobat. I named it Splurge after Splurge, who actually gave me this set to use. U-Turn, Psychic, Signal Beam, Trick. Does really well this match. I got Lilligant here with Yachi Bear with Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance, Pedal Dance, HP Ground. HP Ground I was really worried about for the Heatran. I was originally HP fighting, but I wanted to hit Heatran a lot more, as the only way, as this Clef set right here, is the only thing that beats it is really Heatran and maybe Gliscor. So that's why I had HP Ground to hit Heatran more. But I get a Soft Boil, Cosmic Power, Toxic Moonblast with like mixed defenses. Then we got Pyroar here with a Moxie set here with Normality and Z, Flame Charge, Flare Blitz, Return, Bulldoze. Want to try out a physical, try to get used to that really low attack stat of Pyroar with the Moxie. Then we got Piloswine with Eviolite with Curse, Earthquake, Ice Shard, Rest. Hits the team pretty hard, I would say, to be honest. Then we got Magneton as Choice Scarf, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, HP Ground. See, as you can probably see, I really prepped for Heatran to come. And when you see a team matchup, it's not actually here. Okay, let me switch sides quick. So that's very interesting. But what he's going to end up... I'm going to lead up Swoobat to get a U-turn or anything like that off. He's going to lead Hoopa. Also, just a saying, I am unaware Swoobat before anybody says anything. I was a little surprised to see Slurpuff because I do have 2 unaware mons. So, and I have a Scizor that basically destroys Slurpuff's life. I don't understand why he bought that unless he used it for Sticky Webs. But as we'll see in the later matches, it's not for Sticky Webs. So I'm going to lead off with Swoobat. He leads off with Hoopa Bound. I'm going to go straight for the Signal Beam. There's no point. I'm going to go for a Signal Beam. Hopefully, maybe I get confused on the switch in. He goes in Gliscor, and he gets the Toxic Orb off. I'm going to go into Lilligant here and try to set up here. I'm going to go for a Quiver Dance here. And it turns out he actually brought the wrong ability. As you can see, he took some damage from Gliscor, which is kind of bad for him. I'm going to go for a Quiver Dance as he goes into Kieran Black, which is fine. I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder here, as he goes to sleep. I'm gonna go for another quiver dance here, I believe. And now I'm gonna go for the pedal dance here. Pedal dance, 2 shots, pretty much everything on his team, if not 1 shot. So let's go for it. Oof, says 55%. He goes for a swords dance. I don't know if that was the right play. So he's gonna go for a sucker punch, try to take me down a little bit. But I'm gonna go for the pedal dance, bring this thing even lower, and take that out. He brings in a Hoopa and Bound. So here's the thing. The only way Hoopa and Bound is a roll right now in his favor, but he still lives on 1. All these rolls, man. And the Yachi Berry, I don't live with Yachi Berry. I didn't think I was going to anyway, but I'm going to bring in Pyroar. I want to get a Flame Charge off right now. But if he didn't live on 1, I'm pretty sure Lilligant just swept right there. 100% Lilligant just swept right there. But it's fine. As I said, I was bringing some funny mons, I guess. So I'm going to go into Simba, try to get the Flame Charge off. He's going to go into Slobo right here, which is fine. He's going to show leftovers. I'm going to make the hard switch out into Magneton, and I'm going to go for a T-Bolt here. He's going to go for the Calm Mind, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going to get off a decent amount. He's going to go for another Calm Mind, and here's the thing. I'm unaware of Swoobat, so this doesn't really matter as much as if you think it is, as I'm going to get the crit. Unfortunate, but he's going to go into Slurpuff, which I absolutely don't agree with either. At this point, I think you go out to Gliscor here, because here's the thing. Slurpuff... Okay, so I didn't reveal I was Scarf yet. I don't know what he was thinking, because if I was in Scarf, Flash Cannon basically destroys this thing's life and puts it in forever. It's the only... Like, I don't understand that play. Oh well, but I'm going to go for Thunderbolt because I am Scarfed. Get some damage off because I know he's going to set up. He's going to go for the Belly Drum. That's fine. He's going to go for the Drain Punch, take me out, which is alright. Oh well. And I'm going to go into Spurge here because I lived pretty much 100. I'm pretty sure I lived 100% of the time because I'm unaware. I'm going to go for a Psychic. He goes to Play Rough. I live on 3%. Take it out with Psychic, which is really nice. I also don't understand why he didn't go into Hoopa there. He should have known I was Specs right there. He basically got a free KO if he goes into there because I'm Specs into Psychic, but I guess not. He goes into Kieran Black. I get off 2 Psychics off of this thing, and basically this game is pretty much over. No, he goes for Z-Hail. Don't really understand that either, as Piloswine just KOs it with Ice Shard here. That takes it out, and Piloswine is just gonna sweep here with Ice Shard. Take this thing down. And this game is pretty much over right here. Pretty much over as Gliscor is taken out by 2 Ice Shards. And Hoopa is living on 1, so it's not going to live that either. So, Piloswine picking out the dub here as we do finish the season with 5-1 record. We do only get the 2nd seed as the team above us. He got replaced actually, but he's also 5-1. And he has a better differential than us. That's the only reason why he got that top seed. So we will be playing. We did make playoffs, and we are playing. At the moment, I don't know who I'm playing at the moment, but we'll see. We got to put out a good match either way. So until then, Bash.